Hey guys, welcome back to Farming USA 2. I have actually done a fair bit. We are now in a different season than where we left off. And for some reason that video, I go on there last night to look at something, that video is deleted. I do not know why, so this will be part 2. Part 1 is non-existent anymore. I don't save the footage. And we'll jump right into our game. Right where I left off. Which was actually, I was chisel plowing the headlands on one of the fields. With the 7R. Yep, see? 7R. All I can do is one more headland, so this isn't going to take very long. Do this because I usually like to sit on top of the cab at night and turn that down actually. Turn it one notch up. So I was going to do a video of loading out hog manure, but I ran out because the pit was full. It was at 30,000 gallons. I did 2 fields and headlands of the field by the pasture up there. I did the wheat field, the barley field. That's all has hog manure on it, so I'm going to do something a little different. I'm not going to broadcast fertilizer because I did that last year. I'm not going to spray on it. I'm not going to spray it. I'm going to do something a little different. Yeah, I think this is a 7R because it looks like a 7R. I have duals on it. And I do have 2 new tractors. You can see we don't have that $1 million anymore. It's kind of gone towards some other investments on this farm. I did buy the hogs and I just never announced it. We have 200 hogs and I'm going to move one set of hogs over to the other barn, and then I'm going to go get 4 loads I'm going to get 400 pigs. Keep the facility running. But I think these pigs are at 4 months old. This is a soybean field. So we'll wait for this guy so I can pick it up. I'll just put in high gear and we will head over to the top of this field, and I forgot to put fuel in this thing. Oh crap. I actually haven't used this tractor a whole lot either. I was going to put the chisel plow on a different tractor, but that other tractor is going on another piece of equipment. And I do apologize, I did not get any footage of the combining. Honestly, this year in this game was kind of a poor year for harvest. I got barely any beans. I had beans left over from the previous year. Barely got any corn, barely got any wheat. It kind of sucks, but it's farming. Of course, we had like no moisture the entire growing season either. Yeah, let's go run to the complete end of the field. I think that guy's fine. Now we'll teleport home. And he mowed grass again. You can see one of the tractors sitting over there. But here's our fleet of trucks. We have 2 extra trucks. We got the Ford F550 dually. I actually like how these look. I think this is an old Chevy C10. I think that's what that is. Got the Dodge 5500, I think. Snowplow on it. Then we got the Ford, I think this is an F-150 Ranger, I'm not sure. There's a gooseneck, and there's a setup for hauling out the manure. I'm gonna actually clean that up and put it in the barn. I'm gonna put this I'm gonna put the spreader, I think I'm gonna leave it outside. And that other 7R right there has a job going. It's going to be one of the main tractors we're going to be using here in the winter. I don't know if I showed it, but I have a Ford loader tractor, I think. I think I showed it. I'm not sure. There's one video of it when I was chopping haylage, and I didn't like how the video came out, so I didn't upload it. That's how it goes sometimes. So you guys lost on that one. I did actually do a trial run, and I didn't save it because I kind of want this manure spreader to be empty when we're done using it. So we'll bring this guy up and refuel it. I think this is a 4450, I'm not sure. It's a 50 or 55 series. I think it's a 50 series. Two-wheel drive. It's got the power shift in it. I do know some of you guys came over from One Lonely Farmer's channel. Hope you guys enjoy my channel. Actually, you know what? I'm not actually done. So, I do appreciate the extra subscribers. I didn't even ask him to give me a shout out. I didn't even ask to be a moderator either, so it's kind of how it goes. There's the tanker all cleaned off. So I hope you guys enjoy my channel as much as you enjoy his. You know, mine's not as big and different content. There's a grain dryer. This is one heck of a grain setup. I wonder how much this farm costs if we were to buy it in real life. Actually, if you could cut back up my YouTube, I haven't checked it all day. I do have a different video coming out, a review on something, so, well, not anytime this week, it's probably going to come in the next couple of weeks after I use this, probably for a while, even though I've had it for years, I haven't used it. Yeah, there's a grain cart all dirty. So we'll get this guy put inside. Yeah, there's a 1590 grain drill. I think, yep, there's the other guy. There's the other tractor. Yep, we're putting on anhydrous. I get you, I think I'll just park this guy up right here. Good enough for me. Yes, we are putting on anhydrous with the Challenger. I think it's the same. I don't know the model of it. I think it's the same as the Fendt 1050, I think. Yeah, got the red anhydrous bar and anhydrous tanks. So I actually need to go to equipment and I need to get this guy. What the heck? I don't know what this guy thought he was doing getting in there. Don't ask me. So we'll just start this guy up here on this side of the field then. This was a barley field that I baled the straw off of. And I'm going to actually come back in the spring, hit the remainder of what the disc is left over with the chisel plow. Just kind of clean it up a little bit. Yeah, we're home, and then we'll show you guys the next new track. I don't know why this thing's acting like this. I need to speed up sensitivity. And I actually need to move the heifers up to this one, up to the pasture, up there, the main pasture. Why are you over here? It's odd. I didn't teleport him, did I? I might have. My bad. I don't know what I did. I'll get this guy hooked back up. Because you can actually see the lines from the manure spreader from the liquid hog manure. That's what that tanker was for. I only made it like one. I only was able to do one headland. That was it. And I looked and it doesn't have enough to fill it up, so I'm not going to bother with it. So, meet you guys back at the main farm once this guy's running again. I swear, where'd my chisel plow go? Oh, where's my chisel plow? Huh? This way, I think. Huh? Oh, where's my screen going dark? Where's my chisel plow? I swear I was right next to it, wasn't I? I think I see it. I cannot tell. What? This is just tripping me up. Tow that sucker home. Now I want to do this. Tow this guy home so I can actually find my chisel plow. There's my chisel plow. I don't know what the heck was it doing. I swear I didn't teleport this thing back, did I? Where the heck's the hitch? Let's try this again. Tow home. Oops. What the heck is this thing think it's doing? Anyways, I don't know what that thing's deal is. I think we'll just have to run the tandem disc this fall. With this guy. Which I really didn't want to. I want to run both of them. Knock out this tillage way faster. That kind of aggravates me. I'll fix that off camera. That really annoys me too. The game must have glitched. That's honestly really annoying. So yeah, this is the new big horsepower tractor. John Deere. And there's a Ford right there, and there's a sprayer tractor. Now I know this guy can do it. There's the loader tractor. He's got a snow plow and a snowblower on it. Yeah, I know I should probably put on a front wheel assist front loader, but I don't have a front wheel assist loader. All I have is two-wheel drive loaders. I don't know if you guys heard that. Maisie's down here with me. So now what I'm going to do, I'm actually going to go up and down the field instead of across. I think that chisel plow fell through the map. I don't know how it did that, but it must have. Oh, really? Slow you down. Unfold you. Yeah. What a nice disc. Nice big heavy disc too. Yeah, we're just chooping smoke. So I guess I'll just do this, sell. Shouldn't take very long with the tandem disc, but it just really annoys me. I should go get a different chisel plow, I guess. Actually, yeah, I will. Let's go shopping. An old Chevy. I know that chisel plow is a really nice chisel plow, that John Deere is. So we'll jump in the old Chevy. My goal is to actually just run the chisel plow on that field that the tandem disc is now working, and then run the tandem disc myself. That's not gonna happen. And I really don't like running that chisel plow either. Suppose I could start an hydrous application over here. Might do that. there's one. There's a. I think that's the large snowplow or the large. What is that? That's the large plow right there. That's going on the. Yeah, the Challenger or the John Deere with tracks on it. Dealership. Just go to plows. Chisel plow. Purchase. Here's 2 new pieces of hay equipment and forage equipment. Loaders, there's the floater, skid steer, then there's the wheel loader one. And this truck, snowplow large, snow blower, spreaders, mine hydrous bar, and all the tractors. Here's the 2 new ones, I think. I don't like the 3-point hitch on the front, but hey, that's just me. Here's a manure tanker for like the pigs and then trucks. I have this one, so Kenworth. So what I will do is close that. Do this. Tow home. I'll meet you guys at the home farm. Alright, we're approaching the home farm. There's the pasture's got some of the heifers, and I need to bring those heifers up to the other pasture with the barn in it. Because that'll just be easier just to feed all of them at once. I'll just cut through the yard like an idiot. Because sometimes I think I am one, but I'm not. We're all idiots at one point in our lives. That'll just be the winter service truck, even though it's got a snow plow on it. I actually downgraded my fleet of pickup trucks. We have the 2 Chevys, the Ford, the other Ford, and then the Dodge and the other Chevy. That other 7R out there is actually going to be one of the snowplow tractors. Okay, this is just annoying me. This is really annoying me. Yeah, that's really enough to annoy anyone. So I guess don't hire workers in that field, I guess. I don't know what's going on. I guess I'll do that field myself. With the tandem disc. Work for planting, I don't know why. Let's hold you up. I cannot explain to you why this is deciding to happen. Honestly, really starting to aggravate me. So you guys get to watch fall tillage, which was honestly my original intent of this video. It wasn't supposed to be this long fixing the game. I'm trying to get all this done before, this is the last day of November. I'm trying to get all this done before December, or before the snow flies. Goal is to have it done by December. Oh, no. Okay, he's working. I just had to make sure. Anyone can tell me in the comments what's happening, because either that, I think the game's glitching. Yeah, that's the pasture you move the heifers into. Just easier to feed them. I suppose I could leave them in the other one, but I'll run the headlands out of this, and I'll catch you guys in the tract. I suppose you guys can watch me do one headland pass, and then I do the rest off camera. Let's hope it doesn't act like that when I start to put corn in there. I'm not growing wheat or barley this year just because I couldn't get the wheat crop in, which I wanted to grow, so I'm not doing straw. I would just buy it. I need to buy some extra hay bales too for the feedlots. I'm going to purchase I'm going to purchase some steers, fatten up over the winter and sell them in spring. Yeah, it's kind of slow going at this tractor, but it speeds up eventually. This tractor and chisel plow are perfectly matched too. We're at 20 minutes. I'll go with 30 minutes. 30 minutes and I'll call it quits. So, do the headlines and I'll meet you when I'm around the tandem disc. See, can we pull this hill? She's smoking. Rolling coal now. I forgot to put fuel in this thing again. Keep redoing that. And we pulled it. Nice.
Answer it, numbnut!
Sorry about that. I thought you guys heard my ringtone there. I accidentally clicked the play button. That's my brother calling me. That's a blooper. Oops. Won't be the first time. Well, it's actually not the first time. If you go back in last summer. Not this summer. Not the summer 2018. It's summer 2017. I was doing a Farming Simulator 18 video on my Samsung. And, well, needless to say, my friend called me in the middle of that. I still have the video up too. If you guys go back in my videos, you'll find it. It's actually kind of funny too. Because all I did is outright deny him. Just denied the call. Anyways, figured I'd talk about something real quick, but about this game and Farming Simulator 18. Which one do I prefer? Honestly, I prefer both, but I live in Minnesota and obviously I like American farming equipment. I don't like the European style equipment. I still play Farming Simulator 18, but if that's your game, that's your game. I'm just throwing my opinion out there. I just like Farming USA 2 better because of the first person and the American equipment, and I have more options for animals like beef, dairy. Well, they have dairy, and they have pigs, but they don't have. They have sheep, but they don't have the beef cows. Needless to say, they don't have the diversity of the equipment and the interactions with with first person. So I believe the first person aspect's is a big selling point for me because I like it. Yep, this honestly probably more suiting chisel plowing corn stalks, because this was a cornfield. Yeah, I think you guys saw me plant it. No, you didn't. And we're pulling hard now. So if that's your game, that's your game. That's my opinion. And also, Farming USA 2 is cheaper, but if you guys have Farming Simulator 18, I'd say give this game a shot. And if you have Farming USA 2, give Farming Simulator 18 a shot. They both work. They're both really good games. I just prefer American equipment over European equipment. That's just me. And you actually can get out of the tractor and walk around, not stuck in a tractor all the time. Honestly, this game has more realistic prices and grain storage. But that's just me. So we can do this one pass, and it's 2 in the morning. So chisel plowing. I'm going to jump in the tandem disc and disc out, and disc down the soybean stubble. Someone's being annoying. They got their sports bike out. Yep, the 7R. Was actually the main tractor for a little bit on this farm until the... Oh, what was it that came around? It was the 9RX and the Challenger. Sold those. Now we got the tracks and we got the Challenger. So honestly, I'm willing to give those tractors a shot because they're new to the game. Alright. Go to vehicles. There she is. Big horsepower. Honestly, this one's going to be doing plowing on most of the roads in the game because I'm fitting the large snowplow on this guy. I might also put on the Challenger too. I don't know. I might, but for now, it's going to go on this tractor. Okay, so that guy's still working. And we are at 26 minutes, so you guys will get to see a little bit of me running the disc. Yep, I did I did 2 passes around the headlands. That chisel plow does cover a fair bit of ground too after you get going with it. But I like to have my options of tillage. I got the offset disc, 2 offset discs. I don't know why I have 2. I need to sell one of them. Got the tandem disc, and I also got the chisel, and also I got that chisel plow too, which I think it's in reality, I think it's a case chisel plow. I'm not positive on that. Don't hold me accountable. Yeah, this guy's just lots of horsepower. Even though it is an older tractor. I think it's like I think it's like a 9000 series, like a 9120, I think. Like that sort of series, but the track version. I do not know the exact models they made of these. Whoa, hi. And the disc gave me a nice hello. Yeah, I'd say this is the bigger tractor of the Challenger in this one. Simply, this one won't get stuck in the mud as easy either. Honestly, I haven't had to put up with that either, which kind of disappointed because I want to show you guys getting stuck in the mud and pulling the combines out and whatnot, but that didn't happen. Would have been nice to show you guys. Yes, it would have been very nice to show you guys because that's all I used to put up with in this map was just mud. Like right here, it would lay with water. I always I always thought I could make it through, but I always got the combine stuck, even though I tried to go around. And I started out switching the angles so much, just how I do things. I think this is a IVT transmission in it. I'm not sure. I'm not too familiar with this generation of tractors. This thing pulls the hill really good though. I will give it that. I mean, would it pull it in high gear? Oh, yeah, it'd pull it in high gear. There we got at least a minute left to pick the disc up. And I did the headlands with the chisel plow. You guys saw that. So this makes quick work of these fields. This giant disc. I mean, it feels real life which one I prefer. I probably prefer the chisel plow, but I don't know. Is it? It's because I think the chisel plow is deeper tillage and a tandem disc is. I'm not too positive on that. But I do know a chisel plow goes down pretty good. Not as good as what some of the guys use up here in Minnesota. The most common tillage practice I've seen in southern Minnesota is the bigger rippers. A lot of people rip in Minnesota. And I've seen it too. It's the more common practice I have seen. I have seen some people run chisel plows. Which south of the Twin Cities, they normally run rippers down there. I'm north of Twin Cities. I'm on the outskirts of it. Alright. Anyways, guys, I'm gonna end this video here, so thanks for watching. If you guys enjoy this series, let me know and I'll keep doing it. So, catch you guys next video.